had to get something to eat before we got started, didn't you?
I did, because I fixed a gluten-filled meal for you guys because I was in a hurry for us to get to the park. So I did not eat dinner, but now I've eaten.
Grabbed a pork belly burger from Cosmic Rays.
It's good.
So way to fuel up before we get started, right?
It was yummy. It's not cheap. Was it $17.99?
Oh, it's $18.
But
it comes with crushed diamonds underneath the soles of its shoes.
It's a really large patty and thick, and it does have a porky kind of taste to it. Like
it's a porky.
They couldn't really tell me what it was. Like I asked them if it had like pork belly on top, and they're like, no, the burger has pork belly in it. So it's got pork mixed into it, so it's really moist.
And it came with a little cheese sauce. It's like a spicy pimento.
It did, and normally this would just be on it. It comes with a brioche bun normally, but obviously I can't have that, so they gave me things on the side.
Cheesy sauce that normally comes on it.
I think it's maybe like a pimento aioli.
But it's really good on fries.
It reminds me of like pimento cheese.
Yeah. It tastes like a spicy pimento.
It's really good. So it really adds flavor to the burger. Definitely don't leave that off. It's big. It's filling. Like I'm having difficulty finishing these last couple bites. So.
All right, guys, we're coming to you from the Magic Kingdom tonight.
That's right.
Just in time for the Happily Ever After fireworks. So we've got 15 minutes of background music. We've got some fireworks going to be over our shoulders. So we're going to be looking at them. I don't think you guys are going to be able to see them.
Probably not.
But, oh, look, there they go. So, with some great background to talk about some things. All the news is coming around for Walt Disney World. So, join us for the next few minutes. We talk about all the things that are going on recently here at Walt Disney World. So, to get started, I thought it would be really good to have some fireworks in the background. Today is the actual 64th anniversary for Disneyland. So, yes. Happy anniversary, Disneyland.
Happy anniversary.
It's the park that started it all.
That's
it's
right.
like the big sister that started it here for us at Disney World. So, we're so glad you came along and kind of showed us how to grow up and eventually get bigger and have more stuff to use.
Yeah.
We can't go without recognizing that today. So big celebrations going on today and throughout the week over at Disneyland.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Earlier this week, Disney released on Tuesday, actually. Tuesdays are really a good morning for waking up and having surprises. It really is on Tuesdays.
Surprises happen on Tuesdays.
So if you're having a really, really sad or somewhat lackluster Monday, a good chance on Tuesday Disney's going to come out with something.
Definitely.
But this Tuesday, Disney surprised us all when we woke up with 3 new offers for discounts coming here forward. The first one is an extended dining, free dining offer.
They did. They extended the dates for free dining from summer. Now covers a larger part of September. None of October, but a chunk of...
They don't ever do anything like that in October.
No, not anymore.
Yeah, too big.
Part of November and part of December.
Yep. So we got the extended free dining over those 3 months to look forward to. In addition to that, there are 2 additional room offers. The first one being just a room only. Doesn't include any tickets. It's just for rooms.
Yes.
So if you've already got an annual pass, or if you've already got tickets in some other situation or through another means, and you just need a room and that's it, they have additional room discounts, room only in the fall.
It's a better deal than free dining, depending on how many people are in the room.
That you really need to know. And finally, is the last one is an annual pass holder discount.
Yes, and that one is also, of course, room only because you don't need tickets if you're an annual pass holder.
But it is strictly, of course, for those who already have an existing annual pass holder number that can be used when making the booking.
Yeah, well, you need to be able to provide it at check-in, proof of annual pass holder.
Yeah. So all 3 of those offers just came out this Tuesday. How's it going, guys? And Susan has been working the past couple of days getting some quotes out, and for all you guys that are been followers of us and have been blessed us with the opportunity for Susan to work with that for booking. Thank you so much.
Yes.
So she's had a lot of fun over the past 2 days getting that information out. If you're interested in any of those 3 offers or anything else when it comes to traveling, reach out in a message. You can reach her through our Instagram, through our Facebook, or even leave a comment here on YouTube as well.
For sure.
So we're glad to help you out. And of course, there's no service cost for that.
No.
And hey, you just get to use her concierge service at no additional cost.
Yeah,
So
you
why
get
not?
Our expertise at your disposal.
We like it because we get to meet and work with you guys on a more personal level. Because fact of the matter is, there's no black and white when it comes to exactly what is the perfect vacation. And it really comes down to knowing exactly who you're going to be working with. So thanks for that. Moving on, we got a couple other new things that have been popped up this week.
Yes.
First of all, we did get confirmation. Of course, for those of you who have been under a rock for the past few months, Batuu, or Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, will be opening at Disney's Hollywood Studios on Thursday, August 29th.
Yes.
So we've already been making plans for that. We're looking forward to that getting ready. Can you imagine? It's only a few weeks from now before that happens.
Not long, guys.
Like what, 6 weeks?
Yes.
So
about
we're
6 weeks.
Yeah, 6 weeks away. We're going to be opening Batuu and going in finally to Galaxy's Edge. So that's going to be amazing.
Yes.
But we got confirmation today in writing from Disney that after Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opens, that a lot of the other activities that are happening in Hollywood Studios right now and have been for the past few years will remain open after the new land is open.
That is correct. So there were a lot of theories that everything Star Wars would go away once Galaxy's Edge opened. If it was outside of Galaxy's Edge, everything would be self-contained within that area. But they did confirm today that that pretty much everything except for the March of the First Order, I think, is going to continue after Galaxy's Edge opens. So you're still going to have the fireworks show.
Still going to be, you're going to have Star Wars Galactic Spectacular still going to happen at night.
Yes.
You're still going to have the stage show, Star Wars Galaxy Far, Far Away, happening several times in front of the Chinese Man Theater.
Yes. The launch bay will remain open.
Launch bay will remain open with all of the activities there.
That's right.
Now, Kylo Ren is actually going to be making a transition over to...
he's going to be moving.
He's going to be moving to Batuu a little bit more and doing some patrolling there.
Yes.
So therefore, we've got a spot for the dark side that needs to be filled. So we did get confirmation today that Darth Vader will be coming back.
Will be Darth Vader.
So I'm really excited about that because
That's cool.
this, usually it's only like special occasions you get to see Darth.
That's right.
But those of us who know him, that well, and call him Darth.
Jedi training will continue as well, outside next to Star Tours where it is currently located. So that will continue.
And of course, Star Tours will not be going anywhere either.
It's outside.
So we already know that the March of the First Order is ceasing. That stopped at the first of the month. Matter of fact, if you didn't see it, we actually have video. I was there during the very last performance of that down in Hollywood. So we'll put something at the top there. Maybe you can click that link if you haven't already seen it. It was really kind of cool to be there because there was a lot of clapping. It really wasn't a regular performance. It was really a great send-off.
Yes.
But that's no longer going to be there. They're going to have something that's going to be similar over in Batuu, but everything else is pretty much going to stay the same. So if you're a Star Wars fan, you're still going to have lots of stuff all over the park at Hollywood Studios.
For sure.
So, another big Disney announcement this week. Disney finally gave us the opening date for the Disney Skyliner gondola system. It will be opening up Sunday, September 29th is going to be its first day, operating fully into the open to the general public. Now, that doesn't mean that there's not going to be there's going to be some soft openings. I'm sure there's going to be some cast member testing. So I'm sure over the next probably month and a half, we're going to hear and see some reports from probably cast members saying, I got to ride it. There probably won't be any pictures or video, but we'll get to hear some inklings of the experience. So if you're staying or have reservations to be staying at Pop Century, Art of Animation, Caribbean Beach Resort in September, you're going to get the opportunity at the end of September, come 1st October, of riding the Skyliner.
Yes.
Fingers crossed that everything goes well and it continues operation into October.
Yes.
And of course, if you're going to be staying at the brand new Riviera Resort, which opens this December, the same thing is going to happen as well.
Exactly.
We kind of walked around the Art of Animation at Pop Century the other night and checked that out. Again, we'll put a link up if you haven't seen that video, just kind of what it looks like.
Details about the Skyliner
and just kind of to see the station come down. And it will also come down on a lot of the stations. They're not fully down at the Art of Animation Pop Century, but they are coming down in phases. and there's a little bit more visible at the International Gateway at Epcot as well.
For sure.
So looking forward over the next few weeks of seeing more and more of those walls coming down. And I can't wait till the first time we can see people actually riding in the gondolas. It's going to be really cool. So let us know in the comments if you guys are going to be staying at any of those resorts, or if you're really excited about the gondolas. There's lots of people who are like, yeah, it's not going to be air conditioned. Might not be interested.
Tell us how you feel. We want to know.
I definitely want to try it one way or the other, so I know I can experience it for firsthand.
Yeah.
They're going to be small. It's only 2 benches in there, and they hold about 10 people.
Yes.
So we definitely, the first time we ride it, we're going to let you guys know about that as well. Speaking of moving into moving into the more fall activities, we're only a few weeks away. Actually, we're about 4 weeks away from the very first Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party here at the Magic Kingdom. It is. I love this party. It's a great hard ticket event.
It's our favorite.
It does require a special ticket if you've never been to before. So it doesn't just work with just a regular Magic Kingdom ticket. But it's a lot of fun, a lot of great things. Of course, I'm going to be there first night and get to check it out and give some information. We'll be sharing as much as we can with you guys about some tips, what's different, what's the same. But one of the things that's not going to be the same. Happy Hallowishes is not returning.
No.
I think it's been the same show for 14 years.
Yes.
So
exactly.
I love Happy Hallowishes. It's a great show.
It is.
We were actually in the outlet store the other night, and the soundtrack for the entire 16 minutes of Happy Hallowishes played.
Yeah,
I was loving it. It was just great.
Fun.
But that show is gone. As far as we know, because last year was the last year for Happy Hallowishes. Now, we knew that this was eventually going to happen. I knew that this was going to be happening soon. I'm surprised I hadn't already, because back when Wishes, the normal Wishes was replaced by Happily Ever After, we knew that they had upgraded all the projectors and all of the speakers and all of the sound tech equipment, and I just knew it was going to be a matter of time before they were going to change the show at the Not So Scary to accommodate and really fully utilize the new equipment. So it is happening. It is going to be Disney's Not So Spooky Spectacular. So it's the brand new fireworks show that's going to happen only during the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. You can't see it any other time.
No other time.
So the very first showing of that will be Friday, August 16th, and I will be there watching and trying not to pay more attention to the show than actually get some details for you guys. But I will be enjoying it, I'll tell you. It's going to be hosted by none other than the Pumpkin King himself, Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas.
And you know Chris is a big fan of Jack, so we are very excited.
That's going to be great. I mean, not only will we get to see Jack for the first time this year at the party when he does his meet and greet, but he's going to be hosting the Not So Spooky Spectacular fireworks as well. Now, I may be wrong in this, at least the East Coast portion. I can't speak for the Disneyland party, but this may be the very first time that I'm aware of that there's been something that involves both Jack Skellington and Mickey Mouse in the same show. I can't think of, because Mickey was never in Happy Hallowishes.
No, he
So
wasn't.
this will be the first that I know of in which Jack and Mickey are going to be working together. Not really, but in a way. Jack Skellington is going to be hosting the fireworks show, and he will be telling everyone who is there at the party the story of 4 characters, Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, and Donald, as they go to a haunted house for trick-or-treating, I believe, and they encounter different ghosts, different guests, and different villains as they go room to room from the mansion. So I have a feeling we're still going to see some very, very, we're going to see some villains that we're all very familiar with, and let's at least hope so. Really hoping the Oogie Boogie comes back in as well. You can't really have a really good Halloween show without Oogie Boogie.
Yeah, no.
Other news, if you guys were interested, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, which of course will be happening in November and December, there will be a returning event as well. There is an event over at Tony's that I think last year was the first year they did it.
It was. Last year was the first year.
And you can actually pay to have access to Tony's Town Square restaurant. And it's really kind of an open lounge kind of a situation.
Yes.
They have food and drinks there, and you have access to it the entire night. And you pay one additional fee for that. That will be returning for this year's party. So if you enjoyed it last year or you didn't get a chance and you are looking forward to trying it this year, the Tony's the event will be returning for the 2019 party.
It does include like priority seating for the parade as well, so it gives you like a better view of the parade.
they have priority seating for the Once Upon a Christmas Time parade.
Yes, which is my favorite parade of all the Disney parades.
It's my favorite parade at Christmas time.
He likes the not so scary one, and it is fun.
Mickey's Booty-Oo parade to me is probably my favorite, but it's only just ever so slightly squeaking by the Once Upon a Christmas Time.
I'm a Christmas girl.
I can already hear the music starting when the parade coming down the route. Once upon, and you know, and
We're
then
a house divided.
oh my gosh, it's great. So that's some of the news that came out this week, and some news about the upcoming Halloween and Christmas parties in the next few months.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up with one thing we probably need to talk about that's going to be happening this week.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be the release of the new live-action Disney's The Lion King, hitting theaters technically on Friday, July 19th. But it's going to be, of course, opening up on Thursday night. So people are going to be flocking, and I guess you should say they're going to be herding to the movie theaters to check it out. The movie reviews have already been coming in. And it's funny, a lot of the critics have been saying that it's okay, it's, you know, but I think everybody's agreement that, you know, with the fans and the way people love this movie, and the classic animated 1994 film, it won't matter. It really won't matter. People are going to want to see this. So, but when it comes to Walt Disney World and the parks here, there are a few extra things we wanted to bring up to you guys. First is, as a reminder, on Friday, the limited edition The Lion King Magic Band will be released. It will have some sketch-like images of some of the characters on the side.
Yeah.
It will be, of course, at $34.99 like most limited edition bands. And for those who are big Lion King fans, you definitely want to go and check that out and grab one. I do not think it's going to be available online. I don't, you know, most times it's not.
Usually they're not for the limited edition.
So we'll be checking it out, looking for it on Friday as well. And we'll probably post images as soon as we can get an actual band in my hand.
Absolutely.
To show it to you guys as well. In addition to that, a brand new Dooney and Burke bag will be released on Friday.
Yes.
The two places that were listed were actually in Animal Kingdom.
That's right, which is unusual.
Yeah,
for
lots of
Dooney
times.
and Burke release.
Lots of times they come out at Ever After,
Yes.
Disney Springs. But these are going to be, I guess, because it's the Lion King and it's, you know,
It's appropriate.
yeah, it works. They're going to be released at those two stores over at the Animal Kingdom, and I'm sure after a couple of days, they probably will make their way in other places as well.
I would imagine so, yes.
Most of the time, they just premiere in one place before they get us, you know, kind of added to the other locations that usually sell Dooney and Burke. But I believe it's a green-based band with the characters on it. Not band, but bag.
Yes.
So if you are a Dooney and Burke fan and you love The Lion King, Friday you want to kind of look out and keep an eye out for the new bags coming out then as well.
Yeah.
Also coming out on Friday, not necessarily a product, but actually at Disney's Animal Kingdom will be a brand new scavenger hunt. Now, they've had some similar to this before.
Yeah, they did.
I
For
think-
the Lion Guard.
Yeah, I think a couple of years ago
Yes.
there was one for the Lion Guard. We went there with the kids and we did a little Lion Guard
It was fun.
scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
They have characters, not actual like meet and greet characters, but like sculpture characters
Yes,
that are
like
hidden.
statues.
Yeah, statues that are hidden around the park. You can go and pick up a map, and then you can go look for the characters. And when you find them all, you can turn it back in for a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Not really many details upon this, so we'll probably have to go check that out
May just
ourselves
have
this
to
weekend.
give it a go, yeah.
That's not very unlike us that you do that. So we'll be uncharacteristically present to find out what's going on.
Yeah.
But we're probably going to go and grab the kids because we have to have an excuse to be so excited to do scavenger hunts. Here, we're doing it for the kids. But no, we'll look for the Lion King characters throughout the park and check it out and kind of give you guys some feedback of what the surprise is. So we'll be looking forward to checking that out this weekend as well.
Yep.
And then of course maybe we'll be lucky enough to get to see the movie this weekend as well. So we'll see. But that's our short list of all the things that have come out recently with Disney. We wanted to give you guys a quick little list if you wanted to have a sort of a summary, a little cheat sheet of all the latest and greatest announcements when it comes to Disney and Disney World. We thought, why not? We'll go over to the Magic Kingdom to kind of talk about it.
Sure.
So, hope you guys enjoyed us. Let us know if this is something that is helpful for you guys. To be honest, we love to put things on Instagram and Facebook all the time, but often there's so much to talk about. I feel as though that this might be a better format, at least on an occasional basis, to give you guys as much information as we can in one spot. So if you guys like this, let us know in the comments if this is a good format for you. If there's anything else that you might suggest that we do as far as providing experiences and things, especially as we grow our YouTube channel as well.
Yep, we want to help you, so if there's something that you would find helpful, let us know.
So from our ears to yours, thanks for watching here at Ear to Ear Magic. If you don't already subscribe to our channel, please do us a favor. Click that little circle down there at the bottom and become a subscriber. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We appreciate all that you do to support us. Hope you guys have a great night, and we will see you
In the parks.
Thanks, guys. Have a great night.